Just move that to get it out of the way, but I'll probably end up kicking it at some point. I wish they would frickin' fix that so we don't have to see it every time. And okay, here's the page from here. How many stories are here? Okay, Old Arnold's parcel, there's only 2. I forget where the other one is at. I'm pretty sure it's back over either, it might be up there by them buildings or over in there somewhere, but I really don't remember. But anyway, back to unloading. Open up every time I want to use something. I think I'm going to turn this around. Yeah, that works. Now you can put this hose into 2 different spots, as you see, and it is marked in and out. Now one thing that is confusing is these 2 little brass nozzles right here are where the small garden hose is going to go. Both of those, to the best of my knowledge anyway, are outputs. It's only that one input is all you actually have there. And as you can see, because of the way I picked it up, okay, what are we caught on? Fortunately, my plan of putting the sluice mats in there first actually worked. Come on. There we go. I should be able to put the tire up. Maybe. Gotta love how things glitch through. Too far. Catch the hose there. And I just like to put the pump over there, so that way I can run my hoses and everything and not end up coming across the digging area. Since I put that over there. And if you crouch, it just helps you set the jerry can down sometimes, so it won't fall over. But we'll go ahead and grab our bucket. Bring it over here with us. And just drop it down there. Come over, fire up the water pump. And as you can see, water's flowing through, and time to start doing some digging and getting our gold. Probably just wasted that first shovel full, I think. But yeah, as you can see, this is a slow process, so I'll probably just do a fast forward through all this, so that way you don't get too bored with it. And once we're ready to do our first cleanup, I'll be back. Okay, now when I'm digging by hand, or even when we go to the mobile wash plant, I don't like to let the mats or the buckets get completely full, just because I'm always nervous that I'm going to end up losing gold that way. So I usually try to stop around 99%. Here, hand digging, it's a lot easier. When I'm using the mobile wash plant, I kind of stop a little sooner just because it's a lot easier to go too far. But to wash our mats, first we got to fill our bucket with water, and we just start collecting them and washing them out. And it'll only let you wash them like one time, but it also knows when the bucket's getting full, so you can only do so many mats, and I really don't know how many mats you can do in one bucket. But then to clean the bucket out here in the beginning, we actually have to come into the tent, and we'll use the little shaker thingy-majigger. I don't know the proper name, so. But we also have to fill this pan with water also. And for those of you that do get motion sick easy, I'm sorry, especially with the beginning, or with the video montage. But all we have to do is dump some dirt in there. We'll come over here. Now I gotta remember how to get it down into the water. Because once you get a little bit of water in there, just start shaking it out. And you can see the gold pieces already starting to come out in there. How do I... Okay. When I first started playing this game, I was actually only using a controller. I'm kind of having to learn how to do this. And usually you can only wash them the one time. Like once that water gets really dirty. Now I have heard when I was watching that video the other day that it is possible to actually wash all of the dirt out and keep all the nuggets. I don't know how to do that. Why does it look like we've lost some gold? Did I get a little too carried away? I think I did. Oh, crud. Now you guys will probably catch it in the replay of the video. How do I... Okay, shift to go into picking mode. Go ahead and close that. And we started, I missed it, we'll just say right at 10 ounces. And that's kind of the reason I don't like doing the nuggets, is we started picking already with 10 ounces. Okay, there's nothing left, so... And just to see if we can get anything else out. Yeah, see, we're not getting any more gold. So So come back over, and one bucket will do 4 pans. And we'll try to be a little bit more careful this time. That's not what I want. This is what I want. So this way we don't lose gold. Hopefully. Now getting in here and getting all of these out can be kind of a pain. I had it down pretty good with the controller to where I could tip the pan and get most of them dirt particles out. Not all of them, to kind of make collecting the gold a little bit easier. There's one more right in here. Kind of shift the pan around a little. I don't see anything else left, so go ahead, dump that out. Ooh. Send our bucket flying. And fortunately nothing ever falls out. Unless it's supposed to. Now one thing you could and probably should do, but it really don't matter, is every time after you come in here and clean up the gold, dump the big bucket there out, start with fresh clean water. I mean, not between every pan, but like once we get done with this. A little fast. A little bit of water out. And yeah, you can see we started with clean water and we're really not making it any more murky. We got most of it separated right there. So I'm gonna go ahead grab everything now while it's easy to get at. And I really don't think there's any real rhyme or reason why it goes between the tweezers and the bottle. Because sometimes these look kind of big and the tweezers will grab them. Come on, there we go. And other times it won't. So I can get all the water dumped out. I don't see any more gold in there. Should have been the last of the bucket. Yep, bucket's nice and empty. Come over. Not that high. Do a little shaking. Get all our gold cleaned out in there. Maybe when we go to the next claim, because then we'll have money and I can afford to lose more gold, kind of like I did with that very first pan. And I'll try a little bit harder at trying to get see if I can figure out how to pan this quote unquote the right way so there's no dirt left in here. There's one more, yep. One more right there. Yeah, sneaky, sneaky, you were hiding in there. I think that was the only one hiding. Yeah, I don't see anything else in there, so... Go ahead, dump that out. Yeah, I just always put the pan back here normally just because. But yeah, as you can see, we got a little over 1 ounce from the cleanup itself. It probably would have been a little bit more if I wouldn't have screwed up. But since the price of gold is also $1,200 an ounce, we'll go ahead and run into town. I'll show you the blacksmith. But we'll go ahead and run into town, get this cashed in, and pay off our loan. I don't remember if I showed you guys where the blacksmith was before, but all you do is it's to the right of the parts store. It's like once you come out, whichever side of the Y you come, just take a right, come across the tracks, wait for it to load, and then at the fence, you'll just come in here, and then the blacksmith is right here. Ooh, I didn't remember there was a story over here. Let's see if we can find it. If I find it, I'll try and remember to come back and show you guys where it is. But when you come into the blacksmith now, when you collect your magnetite out of the magnetite separator, you take it to the factory and you can use it for upgrades. You can decrease the time it takes to smelt your gold, decrease the cost. Reduce how much gold you'll lose each time you smelt it, and upgrade how big of a bar you can smelt. And up here is where it's telling you how much magnetite it's going to cost you. So like increasing the gold bar will cost 2,116 ounces of magnetite. The same for reducing the losses, and the time and the cost actually drop down. But right now we don't have any magnetite, so we can't do that. If you're absolutely desperate for money, you can sell just the gold ore, like what we have right now, for 40% of whatever the gold price is. Like I said, I don't do that unless I'm absolutely desperate. And how big of a bar can we do right now? I was thinking it was only a 10-ounce bar. So apparently we could do a 20-ounce bar. It's going to cost us $988, take 15 minutes, and we will lose 1 ounce. So I think I'm just going to make it a 10-ounce gold bar. I'm amazed I hit it exactly. So, well, I'll probably end up with 9.99. And since this only goes to 1 decimal, I doubt, well, I'd play hell trying to make it anyway. should have left it alone. Yeah, the heck with it. We'll just smelt everything we got. And I'm gonna probably just cut the story out right here. Wait for the, I'm pretty sure it's 15 real-time minutes, not in-game minutes, before the bar will be ready. But I'm just gonna cut this part out and see if I can't find this story while I'm waiting. Okay, so I guess I'll just end up cutting it out after this. The story that's right here, there we go, is under the bench. I was kind of thinking it was, but I just wasn't seeing it there. So I'll see you back when our gold bar is ready. Yeah, right there. I thought it was over here by the dumpsters. Okay, so let's go grab our gold bar. Okay, so yeah, all you gotta do to get your gold bar now is just pop into the blacksmith and pop right back out. Of course, it's glitching through there. But yeah, it'll tell you on the bar too how big it is. Like this one's a 10.2 ounce. And you can't put it inside the truck, you have to leave it back there. So let's go. Ooh, I left the lights on. Good job, dummy. Go over to the bank, sell the bar. Get our loan paid off. Now, one thing I will do, since I'm going to dig the rest of that out so that way I can maximize as much money as we can get, is I'm going to do that off camera, so I will end up, like I said, getting the wave table, and I'll get the magnetite separator, so that way we can start working on upgrading the blacksmith. But yeah, when you come in here to the bank to sell your gold bars, you gotta click on, even though it already had that yellow dot there, you actually have to click on it to tell it, hey, I want to sell this gold bar. Because once you get far enough in the game, depending on how you want to play, you may end up with a lot of different gold bars, and you just want to sell, you go in and smelt a couple small ones so that way you can get some quick money whenever. But yeah, you just come in, sell it. Are you sure you want to sell this one? Yes, I'm sure. So now we got $12,000. We can come back in. Yeah, see, total due $4,946 if we were to let it. And you notice the interest rate too. They, yeah, rake you over the coals with interest. But even though we're paying off the loan the same day, yeah, see, we still have to pay back that whole $5,000, which is ridiculous. But now we can come in and we could take a loan of $13,000. I've never really seen how they figure that. But yeah, with the more money, more equipment you have, the larger loans you can take. I just try not to take them. And that's just my personal preference. But anyway, yeah, we'll see you back here when we get ready to start doing the mobile wash plant. Other than that, have a good day, and we'll catch you later.